Hey, what's up, guys? This is FearOps here. So, I was finally able to find this article. So this is a little bit of old news, some that you're going to hear, and some of it's going to be news that you didn't know. Basically, I'll um, tell you everything about what's been going on. Basically, as we all know or don't know, the Survivor 2299 site was a hoax. The faker DCH hoaxer did a Reddit press release, I guess, if you want to call it that, explaining everything that he wanted to do. He spent $960 on doing it. I actually released a video when this site first popped up, and I did a video on how fake it was. But the video, I don't know, it got all screwy. So that didn't come to fruition with me. So this is the article here about Fallout 4 release news. Pete Hines dispels VGX rumor. So he said that because the whole rumor was, okay, well, regardless of the Survivor 2299 site, everyone was saying, okay, they're going to go to the VGX because of what happened with Skyrim. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to find these articles. You might be able to, but I do know some of these. There's a million articles out there. Some of them are just old news, and some of them are new news. So he says that loyal fans are irrelevant, and basically this is his quote right here. No, folks, I'm not going to VGX. Bethesda is not talking anything about VGX, just some PR meetings in LA. And then, this guy goes on and everything, talking about his soliloquy. And let's see if we can find his other one. Oh, here we go. This is the one right here. I'll zoom it in on you. Unless your last name is ZeniMax, you do not pay my wages. You might buy our games, and for that I am grateful. So that's what he was saying. They pretty much asked him about. They asked him, why are you guys not going to the VGXs, and that was his response. He was basically saying that I could care less if you buy my games or not. That's basically what he was saying. So that's those are those two things. So the reason why DCH hoaxer revealed the site, and he revealed it on his Reddit page. I don't even have a Reddit account to even show you this easier. I just saw a link there, and I don't have that link again. He basically said he got drunk when Pete Hines, which he said people were asking him, hey, what about the whole Survivor 2299 site? And he said, well, unless it's from an official page like this, assume all rumors are fake. So he got drunk and was like, fuck. So he put out his little, sorry guys, that's it. And there's like a little violin, and then after that they put up the tunnel snakes, and then he did like a Rickroll video. He did a bunch of bullshit. He was saying that he was going to release a CGI trailer, assuming that Bethesda didn't say anything. Oh, and this broadcast is brought to you by Monster Energy. Yep, you know it. So, Pete Hines said that one other thing that I can't seem to find on here. He said one more thing. He said that don't get your hopes up about Fallout 4. Now, I wish I had the exact article so that I can read it or say something different, but that's the gist of what he was saying. He was saying that Fallout fans shouldn't get their hopes up about this, which leads me to believe that Obsidian could be doing it, or Bethesda might not even be making a Fallout title. Who knows? Let's see if I can find it. Hey guys, so found another article here. Fallout 4 development up to Bethesda, but Obsidian would love another chance. So I don't know if you know this. Let's click on the full story here. Okay, so here's the whole article. all of the Fallout stuff is totally up to Bethesda. While we would love to do another Fallout game again, this is totally up to them, Chris Avalon said. So he's, the dude in charge of Obsidian. And I'm not sure if they're actually making that South Park RPG. I don't actually know if that's Obsidian. I don't know. In case you don't know this, Bethesda has not made all of the Fallout games. You're like, well, yes, they did. No, they didn't. They've only made one. So I don't exactly know why Bethesda even has these rights. I believe I heard that they paid $6 million for the rights. Basically, it should not be up to Bethesda because Bethesda only made Fallout 3. Fallout 1, 2, Brotherhood of Steel, and Fallout Tactics were done. Oh, and New Vegas was done by someone else. Bethesda was the only one that made Fallout 3. So 1 and 2, and I can't remember who did all of them. Basically, Interplay started it all, and then I went to Black Isle. So Interplay went to Black Isle. Black Isle went to Obsidian, and Obsidian did, New Vegas. So the creators of New Vegas were actually the original creators. So that's that whole debate. The reason why I pull this up is I can't seem to find the article that Pete Hines said. He, like I said, he said that don't get your hopes up about, or don't assume anything with Fallout 4. So I'm wondering, is this a ploy? What is he meaning by this? Does he mean that actually we're not even going to be making this, someone else is? Just based off of this, this whole article means that they might not even know if they're doing the next one. I don't know. Even though this is July 8th. This is July 8th. So July 8th isn't, that long ago. So it's not like they're going to make a Fallout game in a year from start to finish from this date. So that tells me that they're kind of out of the loop on this. It could be Bethesda. Who actually knows? I don't know. All I do know is that under contract, Obsidian is under contract to make at least 3 Fallout games, included Fallout New Vegas. So they got 2 left in their contract, and that they could possibly make 2 more. Hey guys, okay, so this is another article from Eurogamer. He's talking to Pete Hines here. He's asking him, can you say what ID is working on these days? And Pete Hines says they are hard at work and not ready to talk about their next project yet. So basically, this is a whole interview about Bethesda's side projects, all their different little titles and stuff like that. So he also said, what was the other one? We feel like we really know who we are and we know what we're good at. And that's actually not true because you don't know what you're doing because you didn't release your stuff at the VGXs. So even if all AAA titles were doing well, I would be worried that we would be the first that won't. That's because you don't know what you're doing. You didn't release your title at the VGXs. Oh, punk. So he also asked him, I know you get this a lot, but I've got to ask, is there anything you can say about a possible Fallout 4? We're not talking about what those guys are up to. I don't know what they mean by those guys. Do they mean ID? Do they mean Obsidian? Do they mean Bethesda game software? Who knows? Basically, he doesn't want to talk about it. He's kind of throwing it off to another subject, but he's not saying, don't assume anything in this one. I still can't seem to find that article, but there you go. So this is the comment that they said, if you don't hear it through an official channel like this, assume all rumors and speculation is false. So that's what Bethesda was saying. This is just someone what was saying. You guys lost much credibility and respect from many people. It has been hyped up for weeks. Should have said something. So that's exactly what I think. I was one of the people that didn't really buy into the whole site, but I did keep tabs on what's going on to see if any, because you never know. I was almost positive that it was fake, but I still checked up on this. Everyone is saying, well, what the heck, Bethesda, and people are saying, oh, blah blah blah. Don't be mad at them. While a lot of the comments were during when the site was going out was oh, it has to be real. Bethesda would have taken it down because of the trademarked Vault logo. And this is just a graph showing you, the past 90 days in accordance with Google Trend Statistics. Searching Fallout 4, so there's steady, steady, steady. Survivor 22.99 starts, and then boom, boom, boom. So that's kind of what happens with that. Just recently, Bethesda did put out merchandise, so everyone was thinking, oh, great, Fallout merchandise, they're going to do a reveal soon, and they didn't. So, yeah, just a little dumbfounded about this. This is exactly what I do think. Bethesda should have said something, but the reason behind that they didn't is simple: follow the money. That's a term that you're gonna want to know. Follow the money. Bethesda didn't take down the site because DCH Hoaxer spent $1,000 for this, and probably millions of people, were following this, and millions of people got hyped up. It was free marketing for Bethesda, so why would they take it down? The problem is since that they didn't say something earlier and they did no release at the VGXs, I doubt they're going to get as many sales as they are now. As in my last article that I showed you, one of Pete Hines' comments was, even in a world with AAA titles doing well, I think that we're going to be the first that doesn't do well. Well, of course you're not going to do well when you do stuff like this. So you just pretty much screwed the community. You screwed the pooch on this. So this is Pete Hines' Twitter, and he just recently, he's tweeting people. In the future, we will do better about dealing with this specific type of hoax. Maybe it would also help if fans didn't do it. Well, there's always going to be hoaxers, so don't even know. Let's be clear, this person at fault is the one who intentionally misled fans of the hoax. We didn't do that. Yes, you didn't do the hoax, but also you didn't say anything about it. So he's getting lots of flack about this whole Survivor 22.99 hoax. And hopefully now that they will shoot down, after, this, we'll be better about this specific type of hoax. Hopefully, if this thing ever happens again, they'll say something about it and not wait a month later, especially before the VGXs. So that's all I have for you.